again, welcome back to Football Spy Online, and we start with some transfer market problems today. Stoke have pulled out of the move to sign David James from Portsmouth. That's broken just before we've come on air at about 12 o'clock. So we'll try to find out why and bring it to you when we know. Maybe put it along the strip at the bottom of the screen. Also a story that's broken this morning about the Real Madrid midfielder Guti. He's 33 years old, can't get into the Real Madrid team, but he's still a good player. And he wants out. His contract is up at the end of the season, and Spurs and Bolton both interested, so we'll keep you posted as to what happens there. We're also hearing today that the Greek club Larissa are interested in signing the Hull striker Daniel Kuzon. He scored for the Gabon at the Africa Cup of Nations this week. And Portsmouth, they're looking at signing the Bolton keeper Ali Al-Habsi. I don't know why though, they have got no money. Also, they've got a transfer embargo. Premier League sharing their TV money around to lots of other clubs. Problems too with Spurs move for the international midfielder Sandro. Things look as though they've been sorted out between the two clubs earlier this week, but the Brazilian clubs say not so. And if he does move, it will be in the summer. Let's have a look at some papers and more problems in the northwest. Not Liverpool today. Today it's the turn of Manchester United. I told you yesterday about the mounting debts at Old Trafford that mean the Glazers who own it are considering all sorts of ways of raising cash. Selling Wayne Rooney was a consideration yesterday, and that's come a step closer according to this piece in The Sun. They say that Rooney's contract demands are proving a bit of a problem. There's apparently a big gap between what Rooney wants and what Manchester United can afford. When we put this story on YouTube yesterday, Skip told us to use his words, to stop putting rubbish, please, on the site using the sale of Ronaldo to Real Madrid, an example that United are flush. What you probably don't realise, Skip, is that a lot of that money was soaked up by the debt at Manchester United, and the Glazers have this week presented documents exploring ways of raising finance. Fortunately on YouTube, F. Hardy explained the situation to Skip, and let me give you some more detail on top of that, because Rooney's got 2 years left on his contract in the summer, which is when United have agreed to renegotiate after the World Cup. But Rooney wants 50 grand a week pay rise to take him up to £140,000 a week, and United just can't afford it. We shall see what happens there, but we know that Real Madrid and Barcelona both have him in their sights, and they normally get their men. Fernando Torres at Liverpool is telling the owners to buy more players to keep the club competitive. That's in the Times. No point, Fernando. They've got no money either. And a few interesting stories in the mail to bring you, because the new Bolton boss, Owen Coyle, is about to make a £2 million bid for the rising Newcastle star and striker Andy Carroll. I can tell you this morning, Chris Hughton, the Newcastle manager, been saying that Bolton may not bother because he's determined to hang on to Carroll. The Blackburn boss, Sam Allardyce, wants to sign midfielder Papa Bouba Diop from Portsmouth. Wigan want to sign a Rangers striker, Chris Boyd. Middlesbrough also like the look of him too. And two more stories from the papers that both catch that caught all of our eye really in the Spy office. Bristol City making a club record £1.5 million bid for the Scunthorpe striker Gary Hooper. Aruna Dindan looks as though he's on his way to Celtic. That's in the Daily Mirror. And Everton offering an escape route for Philippe Senderos at Arsenal. He knows there's no future for him at the Emirates, with Sol Campbell joining the club. Competition time, yes, and today is the day that we find the winner of the Total 90 Shoot 2 boots. You know how it goes by now. I need a new strapline for the show. Nathan Hamlin in Australia won last year with Football Spy, the internet's premier transfer talk show, but it's time for him to hand over the crown to somebody else, and this year we've had some excellent entries. Among them, the ones we really like, IS Battler with Football Spy, the transfer market's inside man. Super Wise videos with Football Spy, intelligent eyes on the beautiful game. We like that. Only today, North London, Tony in North London sent us Football Spy, where you keep your eyes on the ball online. And So Jalafala, we always get his name wrong, but he says, let's spy another day with Football Spy. But the winner is Dr. Chungi. with comment and views, gossip and news. Welcome to Football Spy. Email us your details, Dr. Chungi, to spy@mirror.co.uk and we'll get your boots off to you. A big thank you to all of you for all of your entries and for keeping it so competitive right up until the very end. But Dr. Chungi's won it. I'm off to enjoy my birthday over the weekend. I will see you next time.